Hey everybody, DGood24 here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be looking at NASCAR 07. Yep, the one with Elliott Sadler on the cover. And this is really where NASCAR games started to kind of go down. This is EA not trying their hardest, if that makes sense. So NASCAR 06, so the 06 games were the first games across EA Sports to start going onto the Xbox 360. NASCAR 06 was just on Xbox and PS2. They didn't take the leap then, which wasn't a big deal, at least for me at the time. And then when NASCAR 07 came out, they said they're going to give themselves another year to keep working on their next-gen game, and they put this on PS2 and Xbox. Now, the thing with this game is there's not a whole lot different from NASCAR 06. Like, the career mode intro is a little different. You got Kenny Wallace saying stuff. We won't really look at the career mode today at the fight at the top. The owner mode, like, it's really kind of just the same game. There's a few differences here and there, but nothing crazy. But we're gonna take a look at it today and go through it. Not like too in depth, but we'll take a look here. So I have the music turned off. No Diary of Jane. The thing is, this is still a good game. Like, don't get me wrong. This is still a very good game. It's just, there's no real innovation here. So let's go to driving controls. Not that one. Race command. So remember, NASCAR 06 was total team control. You could use the team communicator to choose, to swap and stuff with your teammates, and that's still in here. There's no real focus on it. It just exists. So what we're gonna do is let's go to race now. And we'll take a look here at just a few of the things we got in the game. So let's go ahead and take a look. We've got the modifieds. There's nothing really special about these in the game. They're kind of the same schemes for the most part. Nothing too crazy. And we've got the trucks. This is kind of where they started not putting a lot of trucks in. We have a lot less here than we have in the past. So let's go ahead and go through. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I might have miscounted, but it's 11 or 12. There's not a lot at all. And NASCAR 09 is the worst of all of them. The Busch series is also in the game, and I'll scroll through these here for you. I'm not gonna let each car load, but you're just gonna see the driver list. We've got a lot of duplicates is the thing. We've got Truex and Dale Jr. each in the 8. We've got Mayfield and Borised each in the 9. There are a few decent names in here. 233s, Hornaday and Stewart. 239s, Kurt Busch and Ryan Newman. I know that's how that is in real life, but it just kind of stinks. Especially when we don't have like a full field. Once again, this is very, very low on the amount of real life drivers. That was always the problem with these EA games. There's so many fantasy drivers in the game. Thankfully, that's not a problem we have much anymore, but that's just how it is. So, okay, what we're gonna do here is I'll go through this whole list and we'll pick a driver. We'll do some races here, nothing too crazy. I think a lot of you know what to expect out of this game. We haven't really played it, though, for the channel. Something they introduced in this game is driver ratings. We've got, like, Biffles an A on short track, A+ on intermediate. It's very, very interesting that they did this. I do like this a lot. It just kind of felt like they were pretty whatever. So, like, if we look at Jeff here, he's got an A+ short track, A intermediate, A+ road, A+ super speedway. Like, I feel like Jeff being an A+ in super speedway is probably a little much. I know he kind of dominated there, but I would have just gave him an A-. The road course, yeah, I mean, this is the time when he wasn't really dominating road courses in this part, but he was still very good. But I understand giving him an A for road course. So it's very interesting. If we go to like a bad driver, let's do like David Strimmy here. Sorry, David, I didn't mean to throw that to you. Like, the worst we got is a C-. Does anybody here have like a worse rating? I'm very interested. I haven't actually like really looked at these. Jeff's are okay, or like Michael Waltrip. Yeah, it looks like maybe C- is as low as we're gonna go. Tony Raines, come on. Yeah, C- is as mean as they wanted to be to everybody. Robbie's gotta have an A on. What? Okay, so this is a joke. Robbie getting on a road course is being given a B minus. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. What's Dale Jr. on a road course? See, Dale Jr. an A on a road course while Robbie Gordon's a B minus. That's a joke. Now I want to look at all these and we'll you know what? Let's look at some of these. These are okay. I'm trying to think of people that I'm like. Denny was, I think, just a rookie in this game. Yeah, I'm trying to think of people that really stand out. Like, what's Paul Menard? Okay, C on everything. I think that's valid. All right, what do we got for Tony Stewart? This should be A's. Yeah, that's so interesting. A+ on super speedways. I don't know. I think that's a little much for him. I who did these? I feel like they were just being too nice the whole time. Like, McMurray should have an A. He should have a higher super speedway and better on road. That's for sure. Harvick, this is so interesting. Who did these? Like, Harvick is not a better road racer than Robbie Gordon. Like, what? That's just crazy. Elliott, he is way too high. Like, he's not a better road racer than Robbie Gordon. That's ridiculous. What about Kyle Petty? I'm very interested to see this. This can't be high. C minus on everything. That's fair. Dale Jarrett kind of passed his prime here. Like, he's not a better road course driver than Robbie Gordon. Like, this is crazy. Joe Nemechek is not an equal road course racer as Robbie. I am pissed. How dare they do this to Robbie? Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump into a race here. But we'll pick the cover driver here. This is Elliott Sadler. That made me angry. Where should we go? That's the thing. I have no freaking idea. And there are some fancy tracks or Devil's Canyon. The same ones EA always had: Devil's Canyon, Dockside, New York, Texas infield, Talladega infield, and then we go back like to Atlanta and stuff. So nothing too crazy. This is just your standard mid 2000s EA game. 06 and 07 are so similar to me. The only thing that stands out is like the intro at the beginning of 06 compared to this. Like, when I think of this game, all I think is the Kenny Wall. I mean, we'll take a quick look at it, but we're not going to race in those. So, let's just do Talladega. I think we have cautions turned off. So, yeah, I don't know. But, okay, so I do like these little did you know things in between. They look high quality. It's just hard because, like, when I kind of tested this game real quick to make sure it was going to run okay, it had Dale Jr., now we have Kurt Busch, and of course there's no liquor sponsors in this game, so it's just weird with a blank driver's suit. So, all right, let's go ahead and do this. I need to turn down this just a little bit here. Let's put this on like 25. That doesn't make any sense to you, but all right, here we go. So a thing they added in this game is motion blur. Now, I don't know how well it works on the simulator. You can see it's kind of weird. Let's see if we can turn it off. I think that's the thing we can do. Display, camera shake. And you can, I don't want to mess with this, but I thought it was a thing you could mess with, but this was like one of their selling points was the motion blur. And I mean, as a kid, I thought it was okay. I didn't really have any real complaints or anything. I thought it was cool, but the problem is you can't move around with the right stick. NASCAR 08 added that, and I really liked it. I think you could press the right trigger in to turn that off and on. All right, there's my review mirror. Okay, so you can see on the right, we've got some heavy motion blur coming off of these cars. It's really more like a sense of speed type of deal. So we got a fancy car looking underneath. My camera or my microphone keeps raising. I struggle with this boom mic because it doesn't want to stay no matter how much I tighten it. All right. So you might notice also on the right, we've got this meter of skill points that will raise every time you do something. Clean pass, bump drafting, and if you do something bad, like make contact, I think, or I don't remember what's necessarily bad. Let's take a, yeah, if you hit a car, it'll lower it a little bit, but if you draft, like if you share draft here, it'll raise. If you bump draft, it'll raise. Bump drafting I think it worked okay in '06, but for me, it really, really works good here. Like, you can actually kind of push people up, and they can kind of have a problem. If you remember, like, NASCAR '05 and '04, '03, '02, there was like a bubble in front of the cars in front of you, and it would automatically slow your car down when you got to it. And this actually lets you bump draft. It's kind of OP, because I can kind of just bump draft pretty hard here. I think in '08 I could kind of do this, and it's like kind of like tandeming. It's like pre-tandem before it really became a thing. I might have needed to put this on a higher difficulty, but we're... Oh, no. Okay. I thought we were crashing. Do I even have assists on? I don't... I hope not. Driving controls. I have assists on full. Let's turn that off. I do not need them, because I wonder why I didn't wreck there. Okay. We're going to get this car to the front, then get DJ up too. He's a little behind us. Well, follow me then, DJ. I see him back there. All right, we're going to push Harvick by. He got a little squirrely. All right, we're 3 wide. Going to go underneath these guys here. I keep hitting. If you press in the left stick, it will do that. All right, we got... Oh, I had to cough. And Michael's going to block me here. We're just going to push him. We got Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon up here battling for the lead. We're going to push Michael Waltrip up to them. As I say that, I drive right by him. All right, let's try to be a rival here with Jeff. Also, if you intimidate, it'll raise it too. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to see if I can get Jeff loose at Talladega. Because we're making him really angry with us. I'm so annoyed with that pushing the stick in. Yep, we got Jeff loose at Talladega. That's so dumb. All right, let's go ahead and switch to Jarrett, as Jeff is now falling through the pack. Oh, I hate when you switch, it kind of slows you down a little bit. All right, we need to get going here. We'll try to get up there and as quick as we can and get to Elliott. But we're in 13th. I don't know if we'll make it in 3 laps. We got Jeff Green all over behind us. As we're really spread out here. The Kurtz just got pulled away. I don't think I'm going to make it. We got to go here. Jeff is all the way back outside the top 10 after that. As we have a huge run here. And now Elliott's fallen back. We're going to try to get up there. Okay, well, never mind. And as that's going to bring out the yellow. I didn't even know we had yellows on. That was odd. That was just an odd incident. I was just okay with wrecking to kind of... Because I was going to switch back to Elliott Sadler. But, yeah, that kind of was weird. All right, we're not going to pit. We're going to have, what, 2 laps? Yeah, 2 laps here. I don't know whether I should switch to Elliott or not. I think I'll run here and wait till the backstretch just in case. The EA games are kind of notorious for not letting you do well when you get to 4th gear. As you can see, they're kind of pulling away here. Yep, there they go. All right, let's switch this to Elliott. Ooh, kind of hitch there. Oh, I deserve that. I deserve that. Jeff was pissed. All right, that might have just cost me any chance to win this race, but that's fair. Yep, I am not within distance here. As they are 3 wide up there, I'm giving it all I got. Okay, we're getting back in position here. Just try to get every little bit that we can. We're 7/10 behind them. I cannot hold a line here for whatever reason. I don't know why this game is stuttering like this. All right, here we come. I'm just outside where I need to be. Dang it. Yeah, Jeff Us messing with Jeff really cost us the chance to win this race. As Kyle Busch is in the lead coming off the corner, we're going to get a big run to them, but it's not going to be enough. All right, Kyle Busch is going to take the win. We just needed one more lap here. All right. So be it. All right, Hendrick 1-2. And we pissed off Jeff. See, there's us all over him. Yeah, he was very upset about that. Okay. So that was actually a pretty solid race there. That was some good fun. A little more spread out than I'd like, but that's just how these EA games were. Everybody got pretty spread out. But okay, that was good. Now we'll do like a Busch race at like Bristol or something just to kind of have some fun here. All right, let's go ahead and NBS. We'll leave this where it is. And who should we pick? I don't want to pick Elliott Sadler again. I'm trying to think. Oh, Todd Cleaver. Oh, rip. You know what? Let's run as Boris in the 9 car. Why not? Invest skill points? Sure. Odds are 4-3. Interesting. You know what? Why not? Rules. Let's take a look. Allows you to convert your skill points into money for your fight to the top career. If you have any skill points when you select a driver in race now, season, or chase for the cup, you'll be given the option to invest any of all of those points into your driver. Oh, see, that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and do something stupid. 9,000. And let's go to Bristol. Let's just do the night race. 10 laps, and we'll see where we end up. We'll qualify, and I think we'll hopefully qualify pretty well. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that you could do that. I completely forgot that that was a thing. But that's pretty neat. Especially if you try to do fight to the top the right way without cheats, you know, and you want to buy a team, like one of those really expensive teams. All right, so let's go ahead and qualify. No practice. Let's just jump right in. Okay, and this is my favorite thing in these games is like no joke. I love this pole tracker. I wish we could have something like this again. Instead of just kind of seeing where you end up on your lap. This was so cool to me. I loved it. I think NASCAR 06 had it too, but still. Oh, look at that thing just drop straight down. We're a little tight. I hate this the left stick doing. I hate it so much. All right, not a good qualifying lap. All right, this is better. Oh, we're tight on exit. Still kind of planted there, though. I'm so angry. I hate it. We're going to wall ride here. Oh, wow. Not good. Not good. P19. They say we can work with that. Okay. All right. So let's just go ahead and start the race. I need to see if I can edit this to settings. Because that's so annoying. Because I'm like putting a lot of work into the stick here. Gosh. Because I feel like L3. See, that toggles the mirror. Right? I'll turn the mirror off and on the whole time. So I think that's better than turning all the HUD off. Okay. Let's jump back in. We got work to do here. Oh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I thought I did it correctly, but I guess not. Oh, it's R1 and R2. Ew, gross. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to live with that. That's gross. Okay. Sorry if the HUD turns off and on. I can't help it. All right, here we go. We're just gonna leave the mirror off for now. Oh gosh, I should have. Oh, sorry, Kyle. Ah. The game did not like that at least my computer, the game, whatever, did not like that 11 car crashing there. So we're going to try that again. I'm sorry for the stutters. I don't know if it's my computer, the emulator, or that like it itself, but that was wild. Okay. All right, decent turn 1. Ooh, Kyle's down low. We're gonna... Oops. Yeah, we're struggling here. I thought we'd be a lot better than this. We're just a little... We're too tight. Let's turn that on. I don't think that the emulator likes me having that on, though, so I'll just leave it off. If I get my left sides down on the apron, it'll turn a little bit better. All right. Good first lap. I just don't think we're going to have enough time to get to the front. Check up there. Let's get to the bottom. Yeah, it just stuttering a little bit. Oh, into the wall. All right, we got Reed Sorensen ahead of us. All right, there's a couple more spots. We're doing decently well here, even though the game wants to just explode. All right, up to 14th. We're making good headway, but we're about halfway through this race. All right, there's get by Todd there. And I thought the game was crashing there. I don't know if I got the settings too high or what, but woof. Oh, we're trying not to crash. Okay, we're on lap 7. We need to get into the top 10 here. Just one more spot. Oh, the 11 got in the wall there, and I got rammed. As we're going to go ahead and cause a caution there on it. Not really intentionally, but that just kind of happened. We're not going to pit, but that was not really helpful for our cause. We are not a good jump off the line. It started us in 4th gear. Let's try this one more time. Man, that caution really hurt us there. Okay, one more attempt here. These laps will go by quick. All right, get under Truex here. I gotta give it a lot of brake. I guess I could intimidate these guys to help them get off the bottom. Okay, that was a good couple corners there. I'm trying. It's not really doing anything. We got Jeff more loose at freaking Talladega. Ooh, that was close. All right, we've hit a little bit of a gotten kind of stagnant here. Okay, up to 12th. We've got the game once again. Just is not happy with me. We're halfway though, so we're actually making much better time here. We're gonna get underneath Harvick. Kenseth here, give him a bump. I didn't really do much of anything. It was like that the end of the Bristol race this year where it like gave him a bump draft. Gosh, that's so annoying. All right, here we go. We're into the top 10. P9. P8. I don't think we'll win this race, but oh, and that right there, it means we're not going to win. That sucks. The damn Walmart car just kind of lost it. That's the yellow. It didn't even get sideways all the way. No, we're not going to pit. Yeah, we're going to be... Let's, I don't even know what shifting is. I need to get down to third gear, so let's go ahead and go to driving controls. Let's turn transmission on, and what is shift up is L1. Or shift down is L1. What is shift up? R1. Okay. Let's see if we can... Yep, third gear was much better. Okay, that got me, at least kept me close. We're going to have 2 to go when we hit the line. We're going to send it in under Matt. Use these guys up. 2 to go. Let's see if we can get to the top 5. Oh, we got a big run through here. Wish we had another lap. Oh, we got super tight there. All right, last lap. And I thought every time it takes more than a second. I think that's it. All right, we're going to send it in here. Oh, what a... Up to P4. All right, nice. Nice. That was pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know what that helps me with. So we earned 361 skill points. Did my bet? Okay, so I had to win. That sucks, but that was never going to happen. Okay, that was pretty good. We'll do one more race here. We'll do the Cup Series. We'll do like an intermediate track. But okay, that was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. All right, let's go to race now. Let's just go to Cup. Off, off, normal. Okay. And you can turn the driver attributes off. That's pretty cool. I have no idea who to pick here. Not a darn clue. You know what? We'll pick Robbie. Why not? And let's go. Let's do Atlanta. Everybody loves Atlanta, right? Okay. So, I'm debating if I should qualify. We'll start in the back, I think. Because I think Atlanta's kind of easier. It's almost like full throttle. I can't remember exactly if it is. But we will just start in the back and try to work our way up and see how far forward we can get. All right. Let's go ahead and hit start race and let's jump in. We have no teammates here to swap with, so... Oh, it puts us 20th. Oh, I forgot to shift. I'm sorry. I forgot I put it in manual. And then I spazzed out and I shifted down. Wow, that was bad. Even with the manual transmission, it like... Okay, that was a little bit better. All right, we're P22. We got work to do. We got 13 laps. So we're going to try to clear Strimmy here. Yep, perfect. Okay, we can't go full throttle. But I don't know. There's some game I remember at Atlanta like you could. I don't know. Maybe it was in the lower divisions. Oh, huge run here down the front. We'll lift. Hit that bottom really, really well. Get into the back of Jeff Burton. You can really see the motion blur come into effect here. Oh. All right, we're up to P13. We're really fast down the straightaways. Oh, we're tight. All right, Dale tried to get back in there, but we're going to get clear. All right, big run coming here. I think this is Scott Riggs. Yeah, get underneath him. We're so fast, but I'm pretty sure there's rubber banding in this game, so like as soon as we get the lead, they'll kind of get faster. Oh, into the back of Biffle. Oh, into Dale Jarrett. Yeah, it did not like me turning on the mirror. try to turn down here. Got a big battle. Why is Michael Waltrip so good in this game? He was terrible. Little tight on corner entry. Give a bump to Newman. Didn't really have anywhere to go. Ooh. All right, we're going to try to get to the outside. Can't quite do it. Oh, we're going to get into Michael. He's going to get super sideways. I thought we were wrecking. Oh, we just went way too hard into the corner. Pushed the 38 up the track, but we're going to keep... I wanted to try to keep pushing him. Contact. 3 wide for second here. Oh, and the 25 is going to block. All right, we're going to try to get the lead at the line here. We'll get... Oh, big contact there. Let's turn this. Let's keep this on just so we can see. Because once we got to the lead here... Gosh darn it. They're going to be a lot faster because of rubber banding. But if we start to pull away, we'll kind of just let them go. Yeah, we're just pulling away. All right, let's let them go back by. I don't know why the game decided to stutter there. Okay. P8. Let's just try to have a little fun here. Biffle's running the top, not working. All right, let's turn this off. We're just bump drafting right, and the thing with these old EA games are you don't really lose much time while hitting the wall, at least in the corner. So it's almost like it's definitely that Ross Chastain thing there. I wish I would stop turning off the HUD. I'm so sorry. All right, Newman's going to go to the top for some reason, and we're going to give him a bump draft up there. I'm just going to try to push him as hard as I can and just see what happens. Yeah, look at that. Look, I just barely hit the wall, and it made me faster. All right, I guess... Oh, into the wall hard. Vickers is not... Oh, all into the back of Kenseth, and that, like, broke the game. Oh, and we're wrecking Sadler. He's pissed. What do you mean a little angry? All right, we got 3 laps to get to these guys. I think we can do that. We got a second, but we're really fast. Let's see if I can hit the bottom here. I mean, look how much I'm gaining on them. Yeah, we're going to get there by freaking turn 3. Going to look high, look high. They're going to block a little. Oh, we got super sideways there. My rear tires are starting to go. All right, 2 to go. Vickers is pissed at me. I was going to try to push Mikey, but that's not going to happen. All right, Vickers is mad, so we might as well just make him even madder. Oh my gosh. Oh, this car is really angry. All right, well, maybe we're not going to win this race. The tires have come off here. All right, 1 lap to go. Well, shoot. We need a really good corner here, and we're going to get it. I mean, look at how much we're catching them. All right, we're going to shoot by Vickers. I know he's probably pissed at us, but that's fine. All right, 1 last corner here. Can we get Kurt loose? We're going to get to his outside. And we're going to get the dub. One of them fantastic Atlanta finishes. And look at Robbie celebrating with his team. That looks just like him too. That's pretty good. All right though. So we'll take just a quick look at the career mode. We're not going to actually do any of it, but we'll watch the video. All right, we'll let this auto save. All right. Game modes. Fight to the top. So, would you like to do the all-state qualifiers? The higher the medals you receive, the better the contracts you are offered. So, essentially...
So there you are. Well, I've been hearing all about you. You think you have what it takes. All right, well, let's put you in the Richard Petty driving experience car for me, Kenny Wallace. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you through some different scenarios. And if you have what it takes, I'm going to offer you a contract so you can move up. All right. Drive hard, tighten those belts, and let's see if you have what it takes.
I feel like this is reversed because with how easy he put that window net up, it just like went up and locked into place. I think that was they totally reversed that. I bet he took all that off and they reversed it so it looked like he was putting it up. That's funny. But for me, this was super neat as a kid. I don't know. I liked it. I liked the little Kenny Wallace thing there. And so essentially, if you do well enough, they will offer you a contract in all these different series. Now, essentially, you have to go in and do these time trials at Daytona, California, Lowe's, Pocono, Bristol, Watkins Glen, Sears Point, and then the Daytona infield. And basically, depending on the medals you get and how many you get and what type they are, you can get a contract in the Trucks, Busch, or Cup. And so we're not going to do anything. Let's see. Are you sure you want to continue your average medal was less than a bronze? Yes. Darn, I was hoping he would be like, we offered you a modified contract, but nope, not going to happen. Okay, guys, that's it. That's essentially the game. We're not going to jump into fight to the top here, but that's a nice look at it. And we'll... Hey, how you doing? It's Ace Moneymaker. Sorry, Ace. I always thought he sounded like Kevin James. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time.